Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Yes, Your Grace. We are here. We are here at the Battle of the Pass against Radovia, or whatever it's going to be called. We have everyone prepared. We have a carnival that we chose not to do. And we are at -2 food, but that does not matter now because it's time for war. We found out last time that Ivo beats our daughter, which is shocking and dramatic and took everybody by surprise that he was kind of a jerk. Too bad. No subverting tropes here, it seems. But we'll see what happens. Let us continue. Your kingdom ran out of supply. So anyway, like we were saying, in order to stop ourselves from running out of supplies, we're going to stop paying our troops. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from that, but we literally don't have a choice at this point. So let's continue. Battle between Davern and Radovia, foothills of the Grey Mountains. It appears that we're late. Radovia has already managed to build up some defense. We'll need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. The sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. We gathered everyone we could. We will make an advance on your mark. Dramatic zoom. Getting ready, Your Grace. Getting ready, Your Grace. Getting ready, Your Grace. Stan! It's fine. At least we have Stan and Alina and Velik. Audrey! Awaiting orders. Preparations. How's it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted. I would suggest we make a reserve army. We mentioned a reserve army. Right, well, we would get a small chunk of our main force and set it aside. A reserve that could be used to exploit Radovia's sudden mistakes, or to act upon nasty surprises that they throw our way. Should we create a reserve? I think that's a good idea. I trust Audrey. I do. Atana! What about the horn? We could use it to sound for Atana. I suggest we use it only if necessary to create an element of surprise. Archers. I've seen the archers are getting ready. Once the battle has started, the archers will be ready for you to command. Clear my throat. Aha! 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 It's time. It is time! Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall. For we have made strong allies, and in our times of doubt we need to remember that we are not here alone. We will not need them today. But this is Davern, and we stand our ground. Aye, for Davern, let's show them. Well, I suppose so. What? Ooh. Ready for orders. Generally speaking, it's not a good idea to fire into a melee. But, you know, logic and realism. More archers. You know what to do. Yes, fire your bows. Excuse me, it's still not a good idea to fire into melee. And sure, fire more arrows into the melee. I'm sure we're not losing anything doing this. All of our arrows are magical homing arrows. Pew pew, pew pew. What's this? Sorcery! Magic! The fog is obstructing our view. We have no idea what's happening in there. We need to send support immediately. I say the word and we'll charge down there with our spears. And how do you plan to see who to attack? The fog is so thick it fills my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. One shouldn't rely on vision. Perhaps other senses could help. Unless there is a way to fight magic with magic, of course there is. Whatever you do is your choice. You must choose a unit to send out. Or let me know if we should wait this one out. I have never seen such magic. I could try clearing it out, but it may take a while. Do it. How is this possible? We're outnumbered. Oh. No, this is fine. I have to do everything myself. Pretty much. Doot doot. Doot. Toot the doot. Toot the doot. Let's go toot the doot. Toot toot, doot doot. And then his army charges on to murders me. Oh, or not. See, now, this I can kind of get. We're losing anyway, so, you know. Just keep shooting arrows. Why not? Hey, the fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armored bison. Well, it's a good thing that we have a hunter. Foul beasts are ravaging our army. We need to keep it together. More men on the battlefield could help swarm the enemy. It could also mean more men would die. Hefty bodies and sharp long horns. The hooves that can crush this command skull. Not all units are equipped to deal with an enemy cavalry. Perhaps we could use a beast professional to hunt them down. Who should we send out? It's almost like we're going to be saying the obvious. Maybe we should send Stan to hunt those monsters. So dramatic. By the gods, where's Atana? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. Herp-a-derp, blow the horn. Oh, hey. I'm glad I have this magical archer summoning horn. It's kind of handy. Can I just get this all the time? Just put it up on the wall and toot it and have have archers appear? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I risking the tension of this dramatic and epic battle with my narration? My apologies. A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. This must be falsehood. We had a deal. Lightning bolt! Your Grace, that is not all. There's not fire arrows, it's magic. Creatures made of flames. Magical fog, monsters, and now more magic. Focusing on defense should be most important at this stage. Good organization on the battlefield could also be the key to this situation. Perhaps a witch could try a spell. Who should we send out? Stan, you know what to do. Now that was a bit more vague, but fair enough. Or maybe we were supposed to use our magic person here. I don't know. But I do know that I get to toot the magical arrow horn again. Wow, don't sound so bored, Eric. I guess I'll toot the horn. Nothing. Oh, we ran out of charges on our magical horn. I sense something bad is coming. Hey, look, it's raining. Well, that'll put out the fire creatures, right? Oh, wait. Ha-ha! The horn still managed to toot. The horn still managed to summon an archer. That's what I meant to say. Get ready. I mean, like I said, we still have many weeks left in this game, so this is not going to be the end of it. I never expected it to be. We can't last much longer, and there's no sign of a time. The letter was right. What else is there? You just keep on coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. This is not the end. Oh, hey. There's a doot-to-doot. What is that? Is that like a ram? Don't. This is not the... This does not look good. Some kind of monstrous device. We have no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather around. Is it snowing? Or is it hail? I can't really tell. All hope is gone! Run away! Let's show them what we're made of. They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts, magic, but they haven't yet seen what we have in store. Show them what Davern is made of. Give them hell. On my order. Pikemen, go do your thing. Ayy. Reserves, show them all you got. Give them heck. Audrey. I can't take anymore. And everybody died. The gods have saved us. Unbelievable. We have survived. Ayy. That was tough achievement. So... Yes. 11, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Can we just not pay them for a week? I'll tell you what, we'll keep Stan. He is the cheapest of them all. Oh, and the training grounds actually helped us. Interesting. And you know what? Carnival for everyone. We won. Save and continue. Pigeon. Eric, King of Davern. I thought justice would find you through Radovia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. You don't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father. Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent person to death. How does that make you feel? I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a seer like you. Falling mountains right where you need them. There's no other explanation for this, other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous, and it must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Davern needs to be purged of all witchcraft. Starting from your throne room, I will remove all things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out. You will pay for your sins. Ivo, the King of Etana. Has he lost his mind? Evil tricks. The collapsing mountains were nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time. Ivo promised us 3,000 men. We won't last long if he comes to our gates with an army this large. We must call the King's Summit. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I will make the necessary arrangements, Your Grace. This is hardly an end. If we're under siege, we better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. It will be best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. Cool. Coolio. We were extremely lucky to win that battle. We have lost most of our men. If not for that avalanche, we would certainly have been defeated. I know, we must really be in the gods' favor. We need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. What are we going to do about Ivo, Your Grace? I don't know yet. General! Your Grace, when I arrived to Oberka, it has a very strange aura. It was cold and full of red fog. I dealt with the man on the red horse, but he seemed like he was under a spell. The village calmed down after that. Thank you for your help. Your Grace, I don't know what's going on, but when I arrived to Jablanca, it was shrouded by the black storm clouds. The thunder and winds were very strong. It's strange, because there isn't a drop of rain anywhere else. I dealt with the man on the black horse. He was acting very oddly. He shouted words in some foreign language. That does not surprise me at all, considering all the other things I heard from the peasants. I didn't know there was a chandelier up there. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. I hope it doesn't drop on my head. Is that subtle foreshadowing? Oh, right. I forgot about you. Don't have enough witches available. I did want to help him. I just completely forgot. Womp womp. Joven! At your service, Your Grace. Magical anomalies? Heard that your child went missing. Is there something to do with the magic in the forest? Oh, and who told you that? Don't you think that I would come to see you in person if my village and my family was in trouble? Besides, I don't have any children. Whoever told you this was clearly trying to set you up. My advice, don't go easy on the fellow. I know I wouldn't. That is all. I'll be honest, I completely forgot what he's talking about. Of course. Let's see. Where was that? All the way down here? No. These were all magical anomalies. The king invited Joven to check if his child really went missing. Oh. Fair enough. Hey, they were all happy for a boy this time around. I'm sure that will probably happen. Seems Babushaga has given up for now. The villagers have been cleared. Strange riding and chicken legs are gone too. Her crows are still dancing in the sky though. She's out there somewhere, but we can't do much without her men. Thank you for much your help. Or thank you very much for your help. I don't know what we would do without you. You're welcome. I'm happy to see our village is safe again. It's a difficult time for us all. Hey, happiness. Hello, banker. I hear your treasury isn't in the best shape. I want to offer my services. 50 supplies. I don't want to do that. Peasant. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry, and I get back, and all my pots, pans, jugs, and cutlery and mugs are smashed. Can you believe this kitchen for 1 second? This is the doing of some imp, I'm sure. I tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever fellow. The worst part of it is it hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. That imp needs to be dealt with straight away. I don't have anyone. See what happens when I don't pay my people? Bad things. Till then, am I supposed to keep cleaning up after him? That's ridiculous. Your Grace, I went to milk a cow this morning. To my surprise, our Diddy, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Some say as her days are nearing an end, I say we have a muddy prowling around. He crawls out in the night and milks the cows until he's full. Bloated, he rolls back to wherever he's come from. Youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? Buy yourself a new cow. Muddies are practically untraceable. Their quota will let you get a new cow. You can buy some milk on the market. I knew you'd have the remedy for a problem. Oh. King Variad. But why talk to Variad when you could talk to Lurs? Okay. Acelia. Yes, Father, how are you? I know recent events have been difficult on you girls. Do you mean the battle? Yes, and with Lily gone, I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine. We're going to be alright. I know you could defeat the Radovians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. She knew some of those people. We almost lost. We had no choice. You know that, right? Yes, I know that, Father. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. Yes, and the roses are very common. Okay, she got quite the belly very quickly. In about 2 weeks. No idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw were fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Ivo's army, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. Just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself that he hoped that we would be defeated. And he's going to finish off himself. He announced a war. We have won against Radovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We have lost most of our men. What are we going to do now? He has Lersulia. I don't understand why he would do this. We'll work something out. You shouldn't worry. You're pregnant. Must avoid any complications with the pregnancy. But how can I not worry? Fine. I'll try not to think about it. You have to promise me you'll find a solution. Hey. Let's tell our wife that Ivo was beating her daughter. We made a big mistake. Spoke to Lersulia before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him about it. I'm going to kill that Wandout? Bruises? What? That can't be true. Was it Ivo? I've just spoken to her, but in a letter she seemed so happy in Atana. We can't let anything happen to her, Eric. We have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what this scum will do to her? I need some time to plan. I need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong. We will solve this. I really hope we do. I will never forgive myself otherwise. Bye. Alrighty then. Ready for the next week. Oh, no, we're not. The King's Summit. Welcome, and thanks for arriving upon my request. I've asked you all here to seek your guidance, help even. Davern is in danger, and as you may know, we just won a battle against Radovia, but a new enemy has arisen. Ivo, King Talus's son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her. I suppose you're asking us for soldiers. What would we be up against? Do you know? Prior to the battle with Radovia, Talus offered me 3,000 men. We expect that this is the army that he will bring against us. Bloody hell. I've heard of bigger armies to be sure, but I'm not in no position to match that. Suppose Quarrel aids Davern, you'd still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Praxis, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. You're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle in an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men will surely suffice. No, they're not, because stipulations. Davern can count on all of you for help then. Not so fast. For starters, Ivo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare, get ready, and march this far. True, even if we get right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get to Grevno just on time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple. You see, with all these Radovians, I've had quite a challenge in recent weeks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're even here, wouldn't you agree, Eric? After your recent battles, numerous surviving Radovians have scattered throughout our lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folk? Is killing them the only option? Not killing, just don't help them in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere or they'll just die from starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them would only make them more desperate, and they'll be more likely to be aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. What is wrong with all of you? We should help them. They're people like anybody else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counteroffer. Help any Radovians that you come across, and you will have my army. Radovians this, Radovians that. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yellis is too far distant for them to travel, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Let him go, the old fool. If the Radovians were able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them from marching to Yellis, in my opinion, but what do I know? Look, Eric, I reckon it will take a ton in around 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Davern. Why don't we meet then, and I will see what I can do. Let's say if you don't have any problems with the Radovians, if I don't have any problems with the Radovians, then I will lend you my men. Is that how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets around. If I hear you are refusing to help the people of Radovia, then you can count me out. How can I support somebody that's indifferent to people suffering? After all, didn't Ivo already call you a monster? Don't prove him right. Do what you must. I will see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. That could have gone better. Ooh. Verid, I thought you left. I was on my way, and then... I know one of your daughters. She seems quite mature for her age. You see, a marriage for an army, and I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say then? Why does everybody want to bang my daughter? Oh, right, because this is, that age. I mean, surely they wouldn't play the same thing twice, right? So, here's what I'm getting out of this. Either A, I don't help any Radovians, and I get King What's-His-Face's help. B, I help every Radovian, and I get King Other-Face's help. Or C, either... this guy, I help this guy marry my daughter or marry his son to my daughter or whatever. And I get his army. And either A or B, potentially. But also... this is the same thing that happened before, and it didn't go well. I'm gonna think this through, for now. I need time to gather my thoughts about this. Atana is probably already marching in. Things could get here sooner. They could get here sooner than you think. I could use the company of someone more energetic. The offer stands. If you change your mind, let me know. You will need to save supplies in order to prepare for the siege. To put supplies aside, click the plus button in the resource section. When you have gathered enough supplies, they will make a crate of food. To be able to feed everyone during the siege, you will need 5 crates of supplies. How much? No. Okay, I can take backsies. So it takes 30 food for a supply. 90. So I need at least 5. Shouldn't be too bad. Except I'm also going to be gathering an army. And I'm still broke. These spices was a bad deal. Alright, but we will deal with that next time. But until then, can I get rid of this? No. Until then, happy gaming.